Good morning, traders, and welcome to Framework Fortune. Welcome back to the wonderful Framework Fortune community. I'm your host, Ben. Let's dive into some live trading, maybe, at least some analysts today. The NQ really ate it yesterday, dropping all the way below 13,000, making a new low. So if it does not hold 13,000, like I've been saying, we are going to drop. And when we drop, we've got room all the way down to 11,500. So we may not be done. It does look like this is still a bit of a triangle consolidation. So maybe the SPY and NQ and all that will hold these areas and push back to the downtrend, but then they're probably going to get rejected again. And then right around July, the same date that I've been talking about, Independence Day. What an interesting date. I've been talking about this on the crypto channel a lot. A lot of patterns for every market are looking like July first week is going to be a big shift. And it's the same on Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, silver, all the different markets. So we may see the NQ try to hold here. It doesn't look very good today so far. Had a little rebound, but already pushing back down. So we'll see. If it doesn't hold here and it just starts dropping, well, buckle up. So let's see what we got going on. Let's see what's in the news real quick on the NQ before I dive into anything. Bond market has crashed. Whoa. When did that happen? Let's see. Euro and pound touch new lows after Russia cuts off energy supplies to Poland. Yep. We are in a financial, economical war right now between every country. Let's see what's going on with the bond market. Yeah, this was this morning, 6 a.m. Investors are more or less trying to think about assets and stock market returns. That is, a correction is a 10% drop from its peak. A bear market is a 20% drop. Okay, whatever. But then right here, not all assets are equal. In a market as volatile as, say, Bitcoin, a 20% drop is not a big deal. So that's what I've been saying about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes, they've been pulling back, but a 20% drop on the NASDAQ versus a 20% drop in Bitcoin or Ethereum, they do that all the time. The NASDAQ doesn't do that all the time. So that's a good point there. Let's see, 11% drop in the Bloomberg U.S. Aggregate Bond Index from its peak is the largest drawdown since the bond bull market began more than 40 years ago. Whoa! So the bond market has crashed. Well, that's not good. The yield on the 10-year Treasury is now 4 standard deviations above its 52-week moving average and near the top of the long-term downtrend channel from 1980. He says, while yields can temporarily move higher, there's a point where something breaks, which causes deflationary pressures to reassert themselves. Yeah, but I don't know about this. I don't know about in this situation. So he said, while buying bonds today may still have some pain in them, we are likely closer to significant buying opportunity. Oh, yeah, no, he's talking crazy now. Just because the bond market crashed right now doesn't mean it's a good buying time. All right. Let's see. European gas prices surge. So, that's probably going to make oil pop up. Where's oil at right now? That's still right above, almost to 101 a barrel. G stock suffers biggest sell-off. No surprise there. I don't care about that. That's garbage. They also cut oil supplies to Bulgaria. Twitter, I don't care about the whole Twitter thing. That's all distraction at the moment for what's really going on behind the scenes. The US dollar is jumping. No, the US dollar should not be jumping. You got 5K shares of VIVK. I haven't even got to looking at trades yet. I'm just analyzing the market at the moment because of all this changes. Contract sell from asphalt. For asphalt, it is signed a 10-year contract with hot oil transport. Potential value, so keyword there, potential. So it doesn't mean that they're going to get $250 million or a value. It means they possibly could. I mean, it's not really an oil stock. It just kind of has, they did a deal with the oil company, but they're an asphalt company. Prototyping self-powered roadway sensors. Okay, maybe they're not just that. So they got some sensors going on. Yeah, it's an interesting play. I do see it's popping today. As long as it wasn't just asphalt, that was my concern. Up to 125%. So yeah, it's up quite a bit already. Looks like it's been consolidating here the last hour and a half. It needs to break 4, hold 4 as support, and it's going to run into 5. What is that right there? 5. 475 is this top of, at this point, it's the top of this gap. This gap down there. So you got a lot of resistance between $4.50, $4, $4.50, $4.75, $5, and then it's got room to about $6.30, and then after that, I don't know. Over the next couple of days, though, I mean, if it keeps gapping up and keeping this momentum it has, it could get up there, I guess. Let's see, what's the 15 million shares? Yeah, that could get up there. That's super low float. Interesting play. Interesting play. Was I busy out of the warehouse last night? No. Dogecoin, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing is people say that they're speculating Elon, now that he's bought Twitter, might make Dogecoin a currency for Twitter. But who cares? It's Dogecoin. There's unlimited supply. Even if it does get hype from it, until that supply is capped, it's just going to... I mean, endless supply, it's never going to be able to get up that high. So even with all that hype, it's just going to... The protocol is just going to release more Dogecoin. It's just going to mint more Dogecoin. So, like I said, I'm not concerned about the whole Twitter thing. I think that's more of distraction than anything. Because the mainstream media, that's the main thing they've been talking about. However, and if you joined H this morning, I don't know if H&H Trader told you guys this yet. I may be spoiling it, but I'm going to do it anyway. HH and I have been doing a lot of research on uranium and the global picture of uranium. Well, H is going to start covering all the uranium stocks that he likes, along with a whole bunch of other content on his channel, but mainly he's going to focus on bringing out uranium. Now, let me give you an interesting fact, and this is all I'm going to say because I want him to cover all this because he's the one doing all the research. But this is an interesting fact. We've been discussing it. Uranium right now is $3.64 an ounce. Now, to put that in perspective, gold is $2,000 an ounce, or $1,900 right now, a little bit under. Weed from a dispensary, an ounce of weed, is around $350, $400. Now I'm going to say it again. An ounce of uranium is $3.64 right now. So weed has a higher price than uranium. Now, of course, there is a bunch of things that goes into uranium mining and to make the uranium usable and all of that, because it is a very dangerous material. So there is extra cost in it versus gold and silver mining. Like silver, you can just buy it. It's not going to hurt me to put silver or gold in my mouth. You put uranium in your mouth, your tongue might turn to a penis, and then you're going to have a mouth full of penis because you put uranium in your mouth. So, but even though there's those extra costs, just the fact that it is only $3.50 for an ounce of uranium is mind blowing. So, like I said, H has got a whole lot more of that research coming out through this week and next week on his channel. So be sure, if you haven't yet, go subscribe to H's channel so you'll be ready to get all of that. Because I don't got time to cover what we've uncovered, mainly a lot of his research. Woo! It's very, very interesting. Uranium is what you put in your flux capacitor. All right. Anyway, just think about that. Why all the news headlines are talking about nuclear war being possible. Just remember, uranium is only $3.65 an ounce. Sounds to me like they're trying to push it up, get them prices up. Oh, another little fact there. Russia, Kazakhstan, which is Russia's biggest bordering neighbor, are some of the world's largest importers of uranium, or exporters of uranium. Together are the world's largest uranium miners. Next in line would be Canada, the Saskatchewan Basin, where a lot of uranium is found. So, Canada, Russia, Kazakhstan. There's definitely lines being drawn in the sand in this financial war. This war going on has nothing to do with anything the mainstream media is. This is all a financial war because of shifts in cycles, shifts in technology, shifts in powers, shifts in human psychology. But anyway, I don't want to get off on too much of that right now. Let's check out what we got going on. VIVK, that's that one. COSM, Cosmos Holdings. What is Cosmos Holdings? Skylife Premium. Oh, it's a supplement company. Who cares about that? CYN. I know this is one that H is watching real close. This thing has been moving up nice. Running into the 200-day today, so it may have a pullback. We'll put that on watch. With Twitter, with Elon buying Twitter and all that, I don't know how well DWAC's going to do now. Oh boy, I don't like none of this. That NUTX, which was a crazy play yesterday. But it didn't really have any news. It's just a healthcare stock popping. MULN getting a little pop up. just bouncing off of $1 there. I know that American Airlines still getting a little hype. AMC looks like that's probably going to drop down to 10 soon, especially if the market crashes. This has got to be, yeah, that's reverse stock split, TPST raising 15 million, garbage. ZNCL. Wait a minute, what do we got here? So Pfizer invested $25 million into this company. But $25 million for Pfizer's a drop in the bucket. But the question is, why? Why would Pfizer get into this company? Let's see. They're focused on discovering and developing small molecule therapeutics targeting fundamental biological pathways of cancer. So small molecule therapeutics, that's kind of similar to mRNA and gene editing. Let's see, the data they presented demonstrates the encouraging anti-tumor activity and tolerability of our potentially best-in-class candidates across our pipeline following the positive initial data on ZN-C3 in combination with chemotherapy in advanced ovarian cancer patients reviewed. They presented a mini symposium presentation on their phase 1 expansion cohort of this ZN-C3. 57% had prior Pembla, whatever that, specifically demonstrating a deepening of tumor response, which included one patient who achieved an unconfirmed complete response. So that's why Pfizer is wanting to stick $25 million in there. Let's keep an eye on this play. Just because Pfizer bought in, I mean, look at this. This thing was all the way up last year in December at $85. Sold off hard since the beginning of this year. Let's see what the 3-year looks like. Yeah, on the 3-year, this thing was bullish for a long time. So something must have happened right around March. Let's see if they did something. In February, they had... Oh, God, that's it? So in February, they had the earnings, and they missed the earnings. But that's the only thing I'm seeing on this. For it to pull back. Huh. Yeah, I definitely want to keep this on watch, because it's not that high a float. It's only $45 million in float for a $20 stock. You know, that was $50. Oh, wow. Hold on a minute. Let me... So last week it was $50-something. I wonder if Pfizer's buying it up. Yeah, that was right around the beginning of the month here that it was $50 before this big drop. Yeah, let's keep a little pharmaceutical play on watch this week. See what happens with it. Maybe a couple of weeks. All right. Other than that, let's see, PRTH. What is this? No news, anything like that. Screw that thing. Let's see, we got Veru possibly still trying to go, holding all of those gains from that rip. Still consolidating. We've got a couple of metal plays up. This is Alcoa, which is still mainly getting a little bounce to 68 today. Not too much else there. We do have quite a bit of oil plays up, with NAT being the highest one, up 10%. So I'm currently in LTBR. I sold Sky yesterday over that $10 area. I got in it. I'll show you guys real quick. Right there. That was the swing on Sky. Didn't have a lot of shares, but got it back here, 568, and then sold yesterday when it couldn't push up anymore at 1062. So about a, what is that? Oh, about a 375 a per share run there on that swing. 375, not too bad. And I swung this just simply off this bounce. And look at the weekly chart. 50-day is right there. That's what I got in at. I got in after the pullback completely happened. Saw that it was holding up that support area and got it. And just held it. And then we hit that 10-day there, but that's a weekly chart. On the daily chart, it's going to be about the same. It was holding, yeah. It hit this bottom right here at 550. And then yesterday when it was rejecting at all of these EMAs, that's when I sold it. Okay. In Q, still trying to bounce at the moment. Not. Ooh. Oh. Woo. Woo. Hold on. Get back over here. It's having problems getting over 13,150. If the NQ doesn't break and hold over 13,150 soon, it's going to dump. Because it's curling. It's hard to say right now which way it's going to go, because the consolidation on these three candles is just sideways. But from here, if we start coming back down to that support, that's going to make a reverse U shape and then blow. So we are very, very close to a possible another pullback here today. Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway are outperforming the stock market once again. It only took the stock market dropping from, 16, almost 17,000 on the NQ down to 12,000, 13,000 for Warren Buffett to beat the market again. Interesting. So the only position I am in right now is LTBR, which is a uranium play. And you can see on this daily chart where it's been in this big uptrend, and every time it's spiked up to the top of that channel, it usually throws a wick over, but it runs. This bounce was from 5 to 14. This bounce was from 5 to 1275. So I'm looking for another bounce on the technical analysis side, but then add all the uranium stuff going on. I believe that could probably... Why is it showing... What's going on with that? Why is it showing 0 by 10 bits? I don't know why that's saying that, but my position is 33 shares. I have 33 shares at an average of 677. So I am right there where we're testing these support areas. But this is a swing, so it may be... we may see uranium start to pop soon. And if it does, LTBR Light Bridge is the lowest uranium, the lowest low float uranium play. But they do have some interesting stuff. You go check out their website. All right, let's see what these comments are saying. You just took a $1,200 loss one life. Hey, what's up, Dom? How's it going, buddy? I'm ignorant. All right. I am going over stocks. LTBR is a stock. I went over VVIK when you brought it up. Nobody else is bringing up any other stocks. There's not many really moving. We're in a down market. Well, actually, not only are we in a down market, we're in a market where we're very close to, like I was just saying, the NQ could start crashing if it don't hold up here. So, if that's the case, any plays that are up, like VVIK, that probably will pull back. I mean, you look at the top gainer list on the NASDAQ right now. The lowest float stock that we have is NVIV, which had a reverse stock split, so it's not tradable. And then same thing with this TPST. Oh, actually, that one didn't have a oh, that's the Pfizer one, which I've got that one on watch. I just did a whole analysis on this Pfizer investment into... Oh, wait a minute. This is not the Pfizer one. I just don't like it because it's running in that 50-day. It's got to break that 50-day. And it's already getting rejected there. Let's see. Acon, this just started popping. This is a recent IPO. Just started popping. Come on. What are you doing, chart? Hold on. What's going on with this chart? Oh, that's why. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Nice U shape. Let's go into a 15-minute chart. Yeah, just started popping. Damn. That was not on the scanners a little while ago, but that would have been a nice catch. It still may be a play as it's pushing over the highs of the IPO day. 350. A 350 could break. Actually, this is probably the best play at the moment that I'm seeing. Let me look through here real quick on these other gainers. What is that? PRTH. That's been going straight up. It looks like it's a halt fest. Well, oh no, it's only 13,000 volume in here on this thing. Screw that play. I don't care about that play. That crazy. That shouldn't even be getting halted with that little bit of volume. Kind of nonsense. ZNTL is the Pfizer investment. CYN is still pushing. It is really trying to break that 200 right now. Yep, Dom, CYN, HH has been all over that one. It is popping very nice. It's just got to break that 200, but this is a uranium play. I'm pretty, or maybe no, maybe it's not. What is it? Oh, it's a EV solution. It looks like autonomous vehicle. Well, not even EV, but just AI. Yeah, so CYN is an AI vehicle. It's a robot company. Then he knows more about it than I do. What you got on it, Dom? I know you're really good at your due diligence. What have you found out about CYN? I'm going to keep an eye on this Acon for a minute. breaks 350, it may try to go. Because we have no resistance ahead of us at 350. And this is what? 7 million in float? Let's play a super low float. It's like it's a, let me see, let me pull my, looks like it may be trying to, let's see, there it goes. Come on, pull back some. Pull on back. Got 13 minutes on this 15-minute candle. Let me look at it on a 5-minute real quick. A little double top. Yeah, the double tops on the 5 and the 15. We're gonna keep an eye on this play. I like this better than most other things. Well, that's the uranium fund. Uranium is holding right on that 200-day. Yeah, I'm not gonna focus on what is it, VVIK? It's up 100%. I like this where it's just now getting up 30% and could start running again. Look at you trying to hold. It is trying to hold. Come on down. Let's see, where would be the next support? $3. Although, what's the top of this? Yeah, $3 was the IPO price where it opened at, $291. So it's actually got quite a bit of support at 3 and then some at 272. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here on 10 shares, and if it does drop here anymore, I will average it down. But I like what I'm seeing right now. Just starting to build the position. Let's see. Let's see. Lori, you're watching RDBX, ND, and CYN. Dom, you're just trading CYN. I don't mind that, focusing on that play. It is, it's only up 11%. But if it breaks that 200, that would be bullish. That would be a bullish movement. It'd be back on and bullish, and it's not been bullish since last year. So we got 10 minutes. And the reason I only started with 10 shares is just because if this 15-minute candle doesn't hold up, it could dump all the way back down to about 275, which is where I would like to add at. But if we start seeing this thing holding up around this area after this candle closes, let me add some more. I don't know. I'm adding more. It's trying to hold above all of the highs, the previous highs. And there it goes, starting to come back up to 350. I did grab 10 more right there as I saw that little shift in price coming in. That little buy-in coming back in there. We're no longer a double top. Break at 350 coming right now, 363. Oh, man, I love it. I love it. Come on, let's go. Let's get going, you IPO. Ain't nothing else going on. This is the perfect thing for people to get hype. We're up 50% on this play. Should be popping all over everybody's scanners. And let's see if the volume keeps coming in. Here we go. Trying to hold that 350 area as support. As soon as that starts holding. Yep, there we go. Starting to move on up. 365 test. 365. A little bit of resistance. So we're going to have to break through 360, 375, and then we can move on up to the $4 area. Bids just stacked. Ooh, we almost broke 365 right there. That was close. 365, testing. Poking. Come on, you can break. It's just 360. There you go. Up to 375, right through. Okay, now we're gonna fiddle around with 370. Oh, maybe not. Ash just shot up to 3. Oh, bids over 375. Oh, we're about to go possibly here. This thing is really heating up to 380. Bids stacking over 380. Can they keep stacking? If bids keep stacking above 375, we're going to test 4 in a second. $375, holding. Come on, buyers. Keep coming in here. There you go. Bids moving up some more. Little resistance at 385. They're taking out all the way up to 4 to 396. Let's go. Let's get a $4 break here and really get crazy. Let's go. We're testing 4 right now. We get ready to lock this out in case it doesn't break. Right through 4 up to 405. If 4 starts holding support, we're moving on. We're going to be moving on up here if 4 starts holding. Let's see it. Let's see 4 start to stack on these bids. Come on. Come on. We're testing. 390's trying to hold. Bids are holding it at 390. Come on. Oh, they're starting to lose a little bit. Nope, there they go. They're still coming in at 390. Keep coming in at 390. Come on. Stay above 390. Let's see $4 on that ass. We need to start poking $4. And here comes $4 close on the ass. Come on. You're almost there. Gotta be quicker than that. If we don't start holding 390, I'm just going to take that profit. Oh, still holding 390. Let's see. Come on, 4. Let's see 4 on that ass. I want us to stay on that ass so we can see these buyers peck away at it. Come on. There you go. Come on, you're so close. If it doesn't break here in a second, I'm going to go into a 5-minute chart. We are pulling back down that 375, 380 area. 375 still holding. See if we pop right back over 390 or not. If we pop right back over 390, we should test 4 in this next minute here. See bids pushing back over 380, so we got some pretty decent support in this 375, 380 area that continues to hold. And there we are, back up to 390. Come on. Here we go. Oh, we tackled. We did a little tickle, a little $4 tickle. Come on. If it doesn't break soon, I'm getting out. Come on. Looking good for this break. You just got to break that 4. Let's see 4 get tickled some more here. $3.90 still trying to hold. We haven't really held $3.90 strong yet. We've popped over it a couple of times, but we keep dropping back down to this $3.80 area. Come on. Oh, back down to $3.75. Got 3 minutes on the 15-minute candle left. Actually, yeah, coming into 3 minutes here, the last. Well, let me get off this daily chart. This daily chart can't tell me much more because there's nothing left ahead of it. So we just popped 1 cent over that rip there. Still holding 375, but we need to be testing 4. We don't want to be testing support too much longer. Let's see what chart is that? Okay, that's a 15-minute. Let me put that on the hour. Two minutes left here. Oh, don't give up 375. We're close to giving up this 375 area. Which at that point, I'm just going to lock it out. Yeah, starting, well, still haven't given it up yet. Close to giving it up. Yeah, we just gave it up. Let me see this 15-minute. 350 was strong resistance. We could try to hold there to see it bounce back. Well, it's still holding 370. Well, there was some. The ask are stacking at 375, so it's starting to act as a little resistance unless we pop right back over it. Nope, we need to get over that. Get that out of there. Get that seller out of there. Back down to 350. It's very low float. 7 million shares. We're down at 360, but it's only 15 cents from that 375 area. It could pop right back up. Okay, this is what we want to see right here on this hour chart. If we start going green, which we are, let's see. That candle just closed. Can we get back over 375? Come on. We're trying. 375 still acting as resistance. See all these orders on the ass sitting there. We're gonna see 375s light up green here to take them all out. 372s. 373s, 374s, 375s. There we go. Back over 380. Up to 390. Bid starting to build at 390. I think we're gonna break here. We tested support at 375. 375 held up. We've come back up. We're now retesting resistance. So just gotta whoop. Don't come back down to 375. Uh-oh. Nope, that's not good. Got to stay above this body right here at 363 of this previous hour candle. If not, we're going to start dumping possibly. Let me see this 5 minute. Certainly pressure. So this may not be able to break 4 right now. May have to come back quite a bit, but let's give it a chance here. If it doesn't push back over 360 in a second, I'm getting out. For our little channel here. What's the bottom of the channel? 325. I'm debating whether or not I want to get out or not, but it's moving so fast I didn't really have a chance. It's very, very volatile because of how low float it is. 325. 328, you know what? And just dropped right below my entry. It's a lot of support at this 330 though. Let's see what the NQ's doing real quick. If it looks like we're curling, oh boy, yep. So that curl I was talking about looks like it's gonna fill out. The NQ is struggling on the hour chart here to get above the 10-day moving average, and it's that curl starting to curl around. That could be a problem. Oh boy, all the way back down to 310 on this. As long as it's in this clarion. Let me check something. Let me see what this is. A clarion. Is it a clarion? No, that's not it. A clarion Acon. They're based out of California. So it's a medical company all about helping with the spine. Huh. We are holding up that 320 area so far. I'm maybe going to add a little bit. Oh no, I don't have enough available today to add a little bit. No, that's it. I'm just stick with this 20 then. LPD starting to creep up, so that swing is already turning green from me getting in yesterday in after hours. That's when I got in it. Let's see, where was my entry on that? Right there. You can see that wasn't much going on in after hours, so I just loaded up the boat there, 32 shares. Not looking too bad. Wait, I had a $10 stop loss. Oh, I thought I had more shares than that. Why did that sell some of my shares? I must have put a stop loss in when I was doing all those orders or whatnot. I don't know what I did. Because I did not mean to sell 10. I mean, no, I sold them at a loss. To 2-cent loss. That was stupid. What did I do? Alright, whatever. Alright, so Acon is holding on our channel so far. There's a lot of support below it, though. So that's why I was debating whether or not I wanted to get out if it cracked 375. But like there's just so like right here is all this congestion where it IPO'd at IPO'd at 4 days ago or whatever. On Monday. Was it Monday it IPO'd? No, maybe no, it was Friday it IPO'd. So I'm gonna hold it. I mean, there's not a lot of so much support under that it'd have to crack. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick little break. All right. So it did just crack our uptrend, but that 200 day is there. That's what I'm saying. All the support. So I'm gonna hold it. It's only 20 shares. Only down 6 right now. The NQ is not curling, finishing the curl yet. It's looking like it may start to rebound here a little bit. Oil soars as oil falls as dollar soars. Let's pull up TradingView real quick. And let's look at what this dollar is doing here today. The dollar broke that uptrend, but that's about it. I wouldn't call it soaring. Actually, I don't even know if it's broke that uptrend. It's above it. But we got this peak here it's got to run into, this peak here that it's currently testing. This is a possible triple top on the weekly chart on the dollar, which is what I would expect because the dollar is not strengthening. Like they on paper the dollar is strengthening, but where's my inflation rate there? Let me change my charts here. Which one's that inflation rate? Where are you at? Right here. Inflation's still at 8.5%. So the dollar's strengthening at the same time as inflation going up. It's nonsense. And I think that's what that guy was saying earlier about with bonds. That's another thing. Bonds crashing should not put the dollar up either. That's another. This is just chaos market. I don't think we're rebounding. I think what we're seeing is money moving around, pulling out. We've been seeing it happen, but I'm just going to put this back in. I forgot I wanted it in 15 minutes. There we go. Actually, right now it's testing that $3 support. It did dip below it, but it's looking to try to hold $3. Oil, what was that thing even talking about, though? Let's see. Let me reread that press release. Make sure I didn't read that wrong. Failing to hold modest gains seen after Russia cut off all that bull. Let's see. Soaring U.S. dollar also seen weighing on oil and other dollar price commodities. Through crude trimmed its decline after data showed a large decline in U.S. inventories of gasoline and distillates. Why would the dollar... See, that doesn't make sense right there. Why would the dollar soar if we have a shortage of gas? That doesn't make no sense. Strange. How's that VIVK doing? Still holding, but looking like... Well, actually, it's hard to say. You got possibly a flag. Right across there. 350 is the bottom. Well, it is a flag, but whether or not it's going to break up to the upside or not is hard to say at the moment. Yeah, there goes Acon pushing right back up to that $3 area. Now, if it gets rejected at $3, then it could sell all the way back off to $2, which I don't know if I want to. Nah, I don't want to hold it down that low. But if it can reclaim 3 here, the next little bit. I think we'll see it start to climb back up. All right, let me get to some of these comments. Yeah. Ooh, you got in at 382. That was a little high. Yeah, then it'll be 1,000 shares. Would give me $700. It'd be you know, a 300. Let's see what. $3,300 investment. $3,300 worth of capital. Bark gray out. Oh, another bark. Hey, driving. How's it going? 3 great green days this week. Very good job. Very good job. CYN still pushing. Oh yeah, CYN trying to test that $4 again. Well, actually, was it 425? It's been rejected at, and it's testing $4 as support right now. But the overall trend line on CYN is way down here at 350, and the 10-day is at 370. So most of the right now it's not in a very good support area. 375 could hold. But it looks like it wants to come back down to this trend line at some point today. And there's ACOM back over 3. And that's the thing. This is what I was saying. This thing is so low float. It's 7 million in shares. So any amount of volume is going to push it up and down quite a bit. You know, this was a drop from, well, first the initial rip was from 225 up to $4. So that's $1.75 rip. And I just got in that consolidation right there for that last little pop. But then this one 15-minute candle, we dropped from $4 all the way down to $3. So in 15 minutes, that was a $1 drop. $1.75 up, $1 pullback. If it's only a $1 pullback and it can hold here, then we can see it push right back up to $4 because of how low float it is. As long as buying volume is outweighing the selling volume. We're still struggling to get back above 3 though. Okay. Let's see, Austin, you got, what were you talking about? Oh, WBD. What is WBD? That ZNTL, that's pulled back to 24, which is right on the 10-day and the 50. This is the Pfizer investment. A little bit of an uptrend starting to form on that daily. If it can hold here, it could start bouncing off of this 24, 25 area as well. A couple of different possible plays starting to come alive as the NASDAQ looks like it's going to hold for a little longer. We may get like a let's see, what is this chart? Is this the daily? That's the 1 hour. Let me see here. That 13.2 area was previous support right across through here, and now it's holding up as resistance because it hit that area today and then immediately was rejected hard back down. I mean, intraday you have somewhat of an uptrend on the NQ. Short-term uptrend, we'll see. Econ still fell in the hold $3. Whoops, what'd I do there? All right. Anyway, we're getting close to that lunchtime. We'll probably see the market slow down a little bit. Let's take a look at the market watch. Got some green in there. Microsoft, bright green. Verizon, I think. Bright, no, it's Visa, I'm sorry. Bright green. MasterCard, bright green. So Visa and MasterCard, the reason why they're green is because the interest rates are going up. And so all the debt that everybody took out at 0% interest is now going to be getting hit with these high interest or higher interest rates, which means Visa and MasterCard are going to be, well, they get transaction fees and all that, but your bank or whatever, or credit card company, whoever, which by the way, if you did not see the nickel short squeeze video that I put out last week, that video was about a Chinese nickel tycoon, but he partnered with JP Morgan Chase. So they are upside down on their nickel futures short position, which could be very bad for Chase and their Chase members. If nickel was to continue to skyrocket, then it's impossible for Chase to cover. And if that's the case, Chase could get every bit of money sucked out of that company. So, something to be aware of. But with interest rates rising, banks and anybody who's been loaning out money are going to be making some money. So that's why there's some volume coming into MasterCard and Visa card. Or at least that would be probably the thought process for the reaction to the interest rates rising. Yeah, ZNTL trying to bounce off at 24. Oh, WBD is Warner Bros. I don't want nothing to do with Warner Bros. I'm assuming, Austin, you're trading it off of the valuation because it's so low. But Warner Bros., if the NQ drops, if the NQ does not hold this 13,000, it's going to yank down more. And Warner Bros. Is not a stock that is going to perform well in a down market, especially with inflation. Because what is Warner Bros. Main thing? It's entertainment, right? So in tight economic times, people tend to spend less money on entertainment. Not much more, because the mass population is pretty easily entertained, I'll say. And they cannot help themselves but spend money. That's part of the reason, just like our government cannot help themselves to spend money, that we're in these issues now. But interest rates rising as well, that's going to put more pressure on the middle and lower class to be able to go out and watch movies or download movies if they've got to pay for them, all of that. So I don't know. But I also don't know what else Warner Bros. Owns. I know they have probably more than just their entertainment stuff, because they've been around a long time. And you especially see it in like military stocks. Military stocks may make machine guns, but then they also might make some type of medical equipment for hospitals. So a lot of those military stocks will have multiple subsidiaries for things that have nothing to do with the original company. And I could see Warner Bros. Doing the same thing. And we're still just hanging around that $3 area. Oh, it's only 0.46% of your Portfolio, yeah. Is Warner Bros. An international play though? I don't know if I would consider Warner Bros. A national or international play. Because they're based out of America, aren't they? Oh, look at that. Yeah, NQ not making that curl. It almost did. It was very close, but here we're coming up to that possible triple top at 32, 13.2. Let's see if it can break here. Like I said, we could see the Nasdaq rebound. It could rebound and come back up to 14.5. But that still is not out of the woodworks yet for this overall crash. What is going on with my... Let's throw thinkorswim out the window. Only 10 bars. It's probably user error. I'm willing to bet that this nonsense I keep doing my charts is all user error. There we go. But this gray box is the danger zone. Anytime the NQ is in this gray box, basically between 13.5 and 13, you know, that's when you want to have the Vaseline sitting right beside your computer on hand. All right. Let's see. CYN. Yeah, that's going to go ahead and pull on back to that trend line. VVIK still in its little flag pattern. Akon doing the same thing, not really moving much above that support. See if there's anything else popping up that I didn't see. The TPST play, yeah, that's still not doing anything. PRTH was that weird halt fest. That's barely even moving right now. It has no volume. DWAX warrant just went up. Why did DWAX warrant go up? Damn, this is kind of an interesting stock here. This Arch is $173, but it only has 15 million shares, and the last 3 months they started paying out 25-cent dividends. Oh, geez. That one right there was an $8 dividend. This last one, actually, it's coming out on May 27th. So they jumped dividends from 25 cents over the past year to a recent one of $8.11 per share. That is quite a dividend. And that's probably why it's bouncing back up. Arch Coal's return on wait, is this a coal company? Hold on. Hold on a second. Let's see what this is. If this is a coal company, this is a play. Arch Coal. My God. Arch Resources, Inc. Oh, yeah. So here's the website for Arch. With their slate of premium metallurgical products, we are an essential link to the world's steel value chain. So it does take coal to make steel. Let's see what their operations are. Arch is the leading U.S. producer of the global steel, the U.S. leading producer for the global steel industry and leading supplier of premium high vol A metallurgical coal globally. So this is a global coal company. And they operate 4 large mines that consistently set the industry boy, I can't talk today.
the industry standard for both mine safety and environmental stewardship. The flagship Lear mine consistently ranks among the lowest cost U.S. metallurgical mines and produces a product quality that is recognized and sought afterwards. So they're also developing a second world-class longwall mine now known as Lear South on the same reserve base. Now you can see they're mainly based in West Virginia, and I believe, let's see, that's Montana. I think this is Wyoming, and that may be. Oh God, these are the worst states for me to try to remember. I can't remember which one of these two are. These are like the worst of all. Like I know, like this is Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Idaho. I think this is Missouri, Louisiana, Mississippi. That one is I don't remember. I ain't gonna go through the whole United States thing. I can look at a map and see and call out about 30 of the states without knowing them, without seeing the name. But these right here, they're both squares, so there's nothing really that stands out to me. So I don't know exactly. So yeah, this is actually a very interesting company I've never seen before, but definitely is one for you higher price players to be keeping an eye on, especially with that $8 dividend coming out. I'm actually going to do some more research on that later. I'm interested in that company just because that dividend. When I see big dividends, my nips start to perk up. Okie dokie. Let's see. So NQ still struggling to try to break 13.2. And Acon still exactly where it's at. So I believe I'm going to call it a day. Any chance Acon pullback? What do you mean pullback to where? To like $2? I mean, that's a possibility. Like I said, right now it's testing this $3 $2.75 area, and if it can't hold, it could pull all the way back down to $2.50 pretty easily. But other than that, well, again, these EMAs are irrelevant. I was sitting there thinking about these EMAs. Well, the 9 days not irrelevant, but the 50 and 200 are irrelevant because there's only 4 days of data, so they're not going to be any type of accuracy to that. But the 10-day is at like 270, and then the bottom, like I said, the IPO day where it closed at was 270. The IPO price was about 290. So that's this whole little area on this first day of the IPO, the space, the body of this candle, is where we're holding at, right? Because $3 is the top, 275 is the bottom, and then right here we're right at that 275 with $4 as a high, but unable to hold over $3 so far. We had 2 candles that closed over $3, but immediately after them closing over $3 and pushing up some, they come right back down below $3. So that's what I'm saying. There is a lot of support through this area. If I was to crack, then 250 would be next, and then below 250, 220, 225, something on there, and then $2 as a whole number. But we'll see. The main thing today, at this point, I want to see is this daily candle close above $3. If the day's candle closes above the previous IPO price, the top of the body of this candle closes somewhere up in here, then I think tomorrow we'll see some type of continuation. If it doesn't continue to move today, but hard to say at the moment because we're just in a sideways consolidation, and we have the NQ being close to hurting a lot of people's feelings. I don't know. I don't know anything, DB. I'm just analyzing. Who knows the future? Do you know the future, DB? You know how to. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go, I gotta ask. I heard the reason I didn't stream yesterday is because I had an interview with TubeBuddy. So that was what the meeting was. TubeBuddy, which is a YouTube tool that I use and have been using for a long time, reached out to me and was reaching out to several content creators for interviews. So I had to do an interview yesterday with them, and of course, you know me, throw me in a call with somebody, I will talk and talk and talk. So it ended up being a very long interview and turned into some other stuff. Long story short, shout out to Britton from TubeBuddy. He designs the whole TubeBuddy interface and really putting in some nice work for everybody on YouTube for new upgrades coming soon. Hopefully I didn't spoil anything. But Daniel B, I have a feeling, this is a prediction. I'm going to make this prediction here today. And this is a Daniel B prediction. I have a feeling, Daniel B, here soon, you're going to be on a wall of shame. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, anyway, what I wanted to hear about was I wanted to hear about the story yesterday that happened in H&H Traders chat because I wasn't streaming or anything and I was busy with that interview. What? I heard you got banned or you got a comment deleted by YouTube yesterday. What? Well, don't say whatever you said because I don't want YouTube coming in and doing that on this channel, but what was going on? How did you get a comment banned by YouTube themselves? Like, man, you killing it, man. You killing it. You because HH was we were talking. He said I don't know what happened. Lauren didn't ban him. Nobody banned him. It was YouTube that banned him. And I was like, damn, he must have really said some crazy stuff for YouTube to come in to your stream and ban Daniel B. Yeah, you Daniel B. Yeah, I just had a call with Austin the other day. He knows how long I can talk for you. I have a basket full of talking and information. I don't know the comment. I don't know. HH never told me the comment. We got off on something else after I laughed for a good 15 minutes about you getting a comment banned in a live stream from YouTube. Because I had never seen that on my channel in 3 years that I've been doing it where YouTube actually banned somebody. Well, actually, I think there was one comment one time that maybe, and it wasn't you, it was somebody else who, I don't know, did they get a comment ban from YouTube? I don't know. It's not a very normal occurrence that YouTube will come into a live stream and do that. No, I'm not saying you got banned. I'm saying that your comment got removed by YouTube. Your whatever you said in the live stream was removed by YouTube apparently. That I don't know the story. Like I said, H was telling me about it, but then we got after I was laughing for a good 5 minutes, we got distracted and started doing other research on some things. But I was just curious about the story because I was like, whoa. That's not normal for YouTube. I mean, it's normal for YouTube to do some censoring and stuff like that, but do it to come into a live stream and ban a comment, that's pretty wild. Not banned, your comment was removed. If I said you were banned, that was my mistake. That's not what I meant. I mean, your comment was banned or removed. If you don't know, then you don't comment. Okay. like I said, I got this prediction. I have a feeling you're gonna be on the wall of shame soon here. Mark those words. Mark that prediction. Daniel B will be on the YouTube Hall of Shame very soon. I'm serious. Mark those words. Because it's probably going to happen. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day for the live stream, as really not too much going on. Akon still kind of testing that trend line, but it's starting to pull back some. The NQ is back over 13.2, so a lot of indecision here, basically, in the whole entire market, while the NQ is trying to figure out if it's going to hold this area or if it's going to crack. So I plan on, you're not banned on my channel. You're on my channel right now. You don't remember Daniel B's comment being banned? Maybe I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. HH told me about it, so maybe he misunderstood in the chat. Who knows? I don't know. But I just thought it was a funny story. I just wanted to. If that, I don't know. Then I don't know. I got a good laugh out of it. Even if HH misunderstood something, it was still a good laugh. But that still does not change my prediction. You will be on the wall of shame soon, DB. at the rate you're going. No. I'm not talking about trading it. I'm not talking about me personally putting you on the wall of shame. Don't. I'm not going to argue about it because there's nothing to argue about. You will see. Just mark my words. Just mark my words. Of all the predictions I've ever made, this one, I'm pretty sure is going to happen. You may not know what I'm talking about yet, but you will see it. It is coming. It is at the time, it's an inside joke for me because I know something, but I'm not gonna. I don't know if I can say it or not. So, oh goodness, it's not me, Daniel B. It's not me. I promise you. I'm not making a wall of shame on my channel to put you on. It's not me whatsoever. That's why I said if you keep going at the rate you're going to put yourself there, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in the future. But anyway. There's HH. Why HH is here? Let's ask him. HH, what was? Yeah. Well, no. Daniel B didn't get banned. According to what HH was saying. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's what HH Trader was saying. The other day, DB had said something, and YouTube blocked his comment. Oh, and it wasn't even anything bad? Well, that's scary. That's not funny anymore. If I thought Daniel B had said something like he normally says and got the comment banned from YouTube. But if it wasn't even bad, then I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, Daniel B. You're on their hot list, I guess. Alright, this 275 area doesn't hold. I'll be getting out of this. But I'll let you guys know in the Discord how this play ends up turning out. Like I said, I think everything is just kind of weighing on the NQ at the moment before they start moving back here. Probably after lunchtime, last couple hours of market open hours, we'll probably see a more clear movement out of the NQ. Possibly. It could just be a consolidation day. We may just not do anything and close like this somewhere. Just right on the trend line or the support line. Oh no. I was up 70 cents and I didn't take the profit. I know, man. It's so terrible. I'm a terrible trader. I'm the worst trader in the world. We'll see. We will see. All right. Oh, you were talking of smells and cats and dogs. Let's see. Reza, you made a bad mistake with Akon, and then you tried to manually exit, so I jumped into around 320 with a lot of shares. Then when it's hit its peak. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why? Let me ask you a question. Well, yeah, it's 20 shares. I mean, I'm risking $10. If it cracks 275, then I risk $10, and if it rips over $4 up to 5, then I would make about $50. So it's a $10 risk for a $50 reward on this 20 shares. That's a 1-to-5 ratio. What's wrong with that ratio? 1 to 5. Yeah, I didn't take the first pop on this thing, but this stock has only been out 4 days. So, I mean, Reza, so let me ask you a question. Why did you do what you did? Yeah, we have seen penny stocks running crazy lately. The last month has been nothing but penny stocks running. There's barely been any mid caps and large caps. The whole entire stock market is dropping. So historically, every time in my experience that we go into a down trending market like this, penny stocks heat up because all the big money is sitting on the sidelines and they get bored or whatever and they want to, push around some penny stocks. Not like major institutions, but big investors. There's plenty of single big investors. You look at Sean Detmar. He's a YouTube trader and investor, and he's got a big chat room full of people. They could easily push up a penny stock during this time. I'm not saying that Deck would do that, but just saying there's a lot of examples out there where when this type of market, and we've seen it, what's been the main stocks ripping the last 2 weeks? Healthcare stocks. That trend always happens in the downtrend market. What ripped during the COVID 2020 dip? One Life. What was the biggest rippers during the COVID 2020 dip? During that downtrend, during the dip, healthcare, penny stocks, right? So no, that's not true. Um, so you what I'm asking you is why did you think it will go over $4? I mean, it did try to pop over $4, but um, why did your analysis show you that it was? Why did you think it was going to go further than $4? What I'm getting at is if you did this because you were watching me and trying to copy what I'm doing, do not do that ever. Be your own trader. Make your own decisions. Make sure you know why you are getting in and out of a stock. I don't know. You're new to the chat. I've not seen you in here very much. So I don't know what your experience level is. If that's the case, if you were just following what I was saying, which never, ever, ever follow what I say. Do your own research. Never follow what anybody says. Do your own research. I'm super lucky. uh, we'll see. We'll see how it kind of turns out. You know, like I said, maybe I lose $11. I'm not concerned. I didn't go in that big of positions, and yeah, you're right. You're right, Daniel B. I'm trading with a $600 account, and actually, I'm trading the last 2 weeks, guys. I've been trading with less than that. I've been trading with a $300 account. So I took a chunk of money out of there because what am I bullish on? Not the stock market. I'm bullish on, as I've been saying nonstop, metals and cryptos. So I took money out. We saw a nice dip. We've been seeing nice dips. I've been buying the dips and the things I'm bullish on. Now I am going to reload this account here back over probably around 1,000, 1,500. But I'm not going to put in 25,000 or anything like that. Like I've said before, and try to help new traders out when I'm trading with 25,000. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to do it that way. Yeah, so Reza, you know, well, what? See, first the other play you said you sold at a $600 loss. No analysis. No. I mean, I can't. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do with your position that you've gotten yourself into. All I can do is, um, point and analyze maybe what the issue was. But if you did not do any analysis on this, then there was no reason for you to jump in it, right? Like if you're not analyzing, if you're not doing any technical analysis, then you're just buying blind. And especially right now, this is the worst time to be buying blind in this market because we are in a very volatile global economic, whatever you want to call it, shitfest would be the word I would use. So the volatility can change very, very quickly. We had that nice momentum up, but then it pulled back very quickly. Of course, it's a very low float stock again, and that's the thing with low float stocks. They are dangerous. That's why you got to be careful with them. They can go up and come back down as fast as they go up. However, this isn't came down as fast as it's went up. At the moment, it's still holding some of these gains. It's slowly dying down this trend line as volume has died off. But the selling volume at the moment is pretty low. So I mean, as far as is this trade going to work out today? Maybe, maybe not. It all is going to depend if it can stay. Well, first, it's got to break this downtrend. And then second, it's got to continue on this uptrend. So if it can hold this uptrend somewhere around here in this area, around that 260, 275-ish area, then we could see it start to curl back up, right? But if it doesn't hold here, it's going to come back down, like I said earlier, to that 250, maybe even 225, 230 area. Ah, I got you. You got excited. That's the mistake. That's the lesson you got to learn. Emotions are your worst enemy in the stock market. Actually, you know what? I've been thinking about this. Emotions are not just our worst enemy in the stock market. Emotions are our worst enemy overall in general. And I'm not saying that people should not have feelings or anything like that. I'm not saying everybody walk around like robots. But what I'm saying is, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, what I'm saying is, you cannot buy anything with emotions, right? You cannot go into the store and buy a cake and trade your feelings for the cake, right? So, emotions, just from a value perspective, have no actual real world value. So when you're going into trading markets, stuff like that, because emotions have no real world value, they have no reason to be in your trading or analysis whatsoever. They're going to cloud your judgment, just like today, and it'll cause you to take way more losses than necessary. Just by controlling your emotions, you will cut down on your loss percentage by quite a bit. Excitement, greed, fear of missing out, fear of being wrong, all these different types of emotions. They're worthless, right? So they are just in your way. Emotions and feelings and all that is in your way, stopping you from being profitable, whether it be trading or a surgeon. You know, let's think about it like that. If a surgeon comes in to work on your brain, say you're getting brain surgery, and the surgeon is crying, how you gonna feel about that, right? So surgeons can have emotions. So it's the same with everything, right? You got to get over that part. 90% of traders fail mainly because they give up. And the reason they give up is because the 90% in the beginning fall victim to emotions. They fall victim to excitement. A play might start ripping. Now, I do apologize as some as I don't know what I was about to say, but anyway, I don't want to say I apologize, but I hate that this happened to you. But take this as a lesson that you're paying the stock market for, and learn, analyze everything that you did wrong so you don't have to pay the stock market a second time for the same lesson, right? Okay. Reactive nukes in your back pocket. Exactly. Exactly what HH is saying. It's understanding the people that want to defeat you. And that's the thing. That's why I keep saying and repeating this. We are in a financial war. We are in a global economic war right now. Not, and it's countries versus countries, but not only that, it's people within inside their own countries. Our own governments are trying to steal our money right now. inflation steals your fiat currency, the value of your fiat currency, because fiat currency, well, let me rephrase this. Inflation decreases the amount of value that your currency transfers, because your currency has no value. US dollar is a button click. That's all the Federal Reserve does to print money. That right there. I can do this all day. This is annoying. This is not valuable. All right? So that transfer with the inflation sucks the value out of everybody's pockets, out of their bank accounts. Most people, like I say, use savings accounts. They're at 2% interest. Jerome Powell's goal for inflation is 2% constantly. But we're at 8.5% now, so it's a whole different story. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, Austin, you have I know you have emotions for Ababa. That's why I'm talking to you, to try to get out of the emotion. Not teaching stop loss. Oh yeah, exactly. HH is nailing everything here. Exactly. Oh, DB, nice little comment there. Nice, good information. DB said lots of work is in front of you. Pressing buy or sell buttons is not the work that I mean. Very nice action on there. Lori, looks like Akon is done for the day. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. Don't learn on YouTube for sure. Put some. Where are you going to learn besides YouTube, DB? Books? You needed to apply on my hand, not the mouse? Yeah. Exactly. There you go. And that's a great way. And Austin also spitting some facts. So that's it, guys. This is what I want. Look, I'm not even saying anything anymore. You guys in the chat, you guys are discussing, debating it, giving out plenty of good information to a trader who, made a mistake and is learning. This is what Framework Fortune is about. It's not about me. It's about the whole community, and I love what is happening right here. Who cares about my $300 in my account right now? That does not affect your pockets. Your trading, your account is what affects your pockets. And coming to a community that we have here like this, where you can get different perspectives, different strategies and all that, this is what Framework Fortune is about. And thank you, Daniel B., for being a constructive part of the discussion today. One Life, I don't know what quite is wrong with you, but hopefully you feel better, bud. Hopefully you feel better. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Love all of this. Yeah, no pain, no gain. Hey, that's true. There's no pain, no gain. Great job, guys. Great job in the chat today. Very, very, very happy with you guys today. This is what I like to see. This is what Framework Fortune is about. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a day for this. I think I'm going to probably do because I didn't do anything yesterday on the crypto channel, I'm probably going to be doing 2 streams or maybe a stream and a update video over there for cryptos today. Not quite sure yet, but if you're not in the Discord, go sign up, frameworkfortune.com. It's free. While you're on frameworkfortune.com, check out the entire network of YouTube channels. HH Trader. HH, like I said, is about to come rushing in with all the information that he can about uranium and uranium stocks. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, go subscribe, because that is going to be a ton of valuable information. Definitely worth more than $3.65 an ounce of information. So you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll let you know what's happening in the Discord a little bit later on. I'll be in there throughout the day. I know I wasn't in there yesterday, but you'll be able to talk to me. And of course, H being there as well. Let's see. Where's my outro? I forgot my outro. Oh well, whatever. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Oh, I remembered. Until next time.
This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity.